Hey, so it's Tuesday night, third week here. Just thought I'd do a small recording now. So earlier on we went to an ice cream shop. It's quite a few weird flavours of ice cream, which I actually didn't get to record. Probably get that another time. As well as selling cakes. We got these little tubs of ice cream, they call pint tubs. So you got three big chunks of ice cream. They weren't like scoops, they were like shoveled out into it. So quite a lot of ice cream for probably about the equivalent of £5. So that was pretty good. Then when we were leaving the ice cream shop, one of the friends I made over here decided to offer all the military recruiters some of his ice cream. So here that is, it's pretty funny.
Yes, I did!
Very calm. Remember? Yeah.
Attitude! I paid.
That's wrong.
I tried 2 video editors so far, and I'm about to go into my third, because the laptop I brought with me just won't cut it for the one I'm using. It's a bit too powerful for it, so I made a makeshift stand and I have 2 boxes as well. The canteen food here isn't the greatest, but it gets you by. I may have mentioned this before in the first video, but serving these like metal dishes. So you walk in, type in your code, and you scan the back of your hand, I think, to get the veins in your hand. I have to get recording of that. And anyway, so you line up with these black metal trays, get your chopsticks and a spoon, throw some rice, where they serve rice for breakfast, they serve rice for lunch and rice for dinner. It's always rice. Throw a big lump of rice on it, some kimchi, and then whatever else they have. It's usually more to the fishy side of food or the spicy side as well. We've been eating out a lot, just like to try different places. Still haven't gotten around to the Korean barbecue. That's something we need to do. The guys went out tonight, but I already had dinner in the canteen, so I'm trying to save my money. Decided I'll just do this instead. Then they're getting more Japanese. I got some ramen after the hike, so it was pretty good. We got burritos a few nights ago. The burritos are really weird because they're wrapped up in like a crepe sort of thing, not a sweet one, but it tasted like crepe. And on the inside they had white rice with what seemed like pineapple, and that was kind of strange, with a good bit of egg as well. It was a little bit sweet for my liking, but it was a little bit of a reminder like home. Chips there are pretty good. When you're walking by the shops, you see all these weird fish and things for sale, like this here. The shop with like fish stuff in the window, and I have no clue what this is.
It's maybe coral.
Those ones are dead, I think.
Yeah, it's dead. All of these are dead.
Those ones are alive. There's one here that's like dying on the bottom.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for it. That guy down there, he's just dying.
What is that?
Well, they're all gonna die eventually because it's gonna be eaten. That's probably the weirdest thing I've seen in a window, to be honest. But I have stuff quite like that around the place. So something else I'm not used to is they sell alcohol all around the clock here. And I know they do that a lot of places around the world, but it's very different to the 10 PM cutoff point at home. I've only drank about twice since I got here. And I ended up only drinking a few things because the first time was in a restaurant and we were sharing the bill, so I didn't want to rank up too much on that. And then the second time, since we didn't have to buy loads of drink before 10, I ended up just buying 2 small bottles of soju, and that did me for the night. So we bought our own bowls and spoon because we don't want to be eating rice for breakfast. They really, really, really love those claw machines over here. Jack ended up winning those 2 Pikachu teddies over there. They're probably in shot. In just 3 goes, you won 2. And they have like loads of little arcades. And in one of them, I think they were like little personal karaoke booths as well. I didn't really know what they were, but that's what I'm assuming they were. Shining bright.